Tom Hunting from Exodus, and we are currently on tour with Testament and Shattered Sun. We're on night number 4 here at the I've Got Sunshine Theater in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 3 shows in, the tour is like really kicking into gear. Everyone's having fun. Everyone gets along great. The crews are amazing. The show is amazing, and tonight's sold out, so we're looking forward to a really good night. Currently on this tour, these are the Yamaha Oaks. I got this drum set in 2009 when Yamaha agreed to endorse me. This kit right here is smoking. I call them the Amazing Oaks. Quite a creation, quite a really good drum series. Lots of attack, lots of warmth. Before that, I had a drum set, a recording series that I bought in 1987. Still, to me, one of the best drums ever made to be put under a microphone. I first played one in Mexico City on a fly-in show, and I sat down and hit one of the tom-toms, and I was like, oh my God. But also, they make another series, the Live Oak, which I have a set of those too. Those, I took on the road one time, and this tour, because we're supporting, my drums are being shuttled around quite a bit, and the finish is so pretty on those, I didn't want to bring them on tour. This one's got a few nicks and bruises, and you know, I don't mind taking them out there. Plus they sound great, you know, they're super sparkly, they look good under the lights, and they crush. I had a Rogers kit, and I'll never forget, because like I borrowed the money from Paul Bailoff. We always had just like shit equipment because we were so broke and so poor. That was my first like real high quality drum set. Took him home, set him up right up in the living room so my mom could see that I had bought myself a real drum set, and paid Paul back, got a job, paid Paul back every penny, and yeah, that was the first recording kit I used, and ever since then I've used Yamaha. I've been with Meidel now for probably since 2008 or so. Gone through a few of their different series, and you know, I use some different ones. I like the MB20s for recording. For the live setup here, I got a 16-inch classic powerful crash, 17-inch MB20, 12-inch MB20 rock splash, 19-inch classic rock crash. On the main hat, I got Soundcaster 13-inch customs, classic customs on the closed hat, an MB8 ride cymbal, and an MB8 China. You know, all of their series are really good. I chose this particular one because they all jump out, you know, because in this kind of music you're dealing with, you know, you're trying to keep up with super loud guitars and super loud bass, and I found it to be a really good cymbal setup for live, so I'm happy with it. So I've been using Vic Firth now for quite a while. Super high quality drumsticks, just wood tip. I used to use something called the SD3 Thunderstick, and then I gradually scaled down 2 Bs, 5 Bs, and now I'm at 5 As. 5 As, you can still like pound really hard and thrash with them. They're super durable. In fact, on the recording of the last record, Blood In, Blood Out, I think I broke 1 stick in the studio, which is it's pretty amazing because we were doing lots of takes. And yeah, it's just good wood, man. Gotta have good wood. I've been with Evans now for almost a year, and super high quality drum heads. I go with the G2s on the tops, G2 clears. On the bottom we have the single ply black Evans heads. Super thundery sound, warm overtones, like really easy to tune, just super user friendly, and I find that you don't really even have to stretch them. You just bolt them on, a couple little pushes, and they're good to go. After the last tour, I took the drum set home and for rehearsal, and I didn't change the heads until this tour, and that was probably like, I don't know, 4 months, you know. And they still had like a little bit of goodness left in them. But I'm really happy with the head combination on this kit. I've been drumming now for about most of my life, it seems like. I think I picked up drums when I was 13 years old. If somebody told me that I would be doing this 30 years later, I'd say, you're fucking crazy. But, you know, I'm humbled and proud to be in a band that's, you know, stuck around this long. I always really was intrigued by drums, and I started out playing guitar, threw the guitar away at like 13 years old, and started playing drums. I got my first drum set. I bought it from a neighbor kid down the street for, I think, $20 or whatever. It had an 18-inch bass drum. It was just a piece of junk, because we were so poor. We had no money. We were just kids. We were really young and really hungry. All this music was new. There was no internet. There was no point and click and get music for free or whatever. Everybody was tape trading and like licking envelopes and sending music off to the East Coast. And Bonded by Blood, of course, we were teenagers. I was like 18 or 19 when we recorded that record. And just the whole being in the studio for the first time and putting on headphones and hearing your stuff like coming back at you in headphones it's pretty awesome for a kid at 19. But Bonded by Blood, you know, the songs kind of stood the test of time. You know, we play a lot of them every night because the crowd loves to hear them, and we still love playing them too. But we love playing the new stuff too. It's really hard to like pick a good set when, you know, you got 10 records to choose from, but you can never really fail with the classics. If you play Bonded by Blood shit, they're gonna go crazy. We just completed our 10th album, Blood In, Blood Out. We got Steve Zetro Souza back on vocals. Feels good to play this music live. We're like, just kind of like kicking off the tour cycle. The album came out last October. We did a South American run before it came out, and did a tour with Slayer. Now we're doing this one with Testament. And so far the response has been amazing. I mean, it charted. I mean, this band hasn't charted in quite some time, and there was a lot of buzz about the record coming out. I think a lot of it had to do with Steve coming back. He kicked ass on the record. He came in so focused and prepared, and he really wanted it. Yeah, and I thought he did a great job on the record. The process was fun. We did it. We recorded drum tracks at Studio D in Sausalito, California, and then we packed it up and all the Pro Tools gear and went to my ranch in Briones, California, where I live. I live on some people's goat ranch out there, and we just built a little studio, and people came in shifts, and we cooked and had fires. We kind of camp out when we do these recordings, because everything's so, you know, small nowadays. You can virtually do a record anywhere, and yeah, it was a fun process. To play music for a living, to do what you love for a living, and to travel the world. And I think I appreciate it a lot more now that I'm older. You know, in my 20s, it was more about the party. and I'll be 50 in 7 days. And I think at this point, it's more about the journey, and not just the journey, but the bands and the people and the crew and all these relationships you make along the way make it a really awesome journey. We want to thank the fans, all the amazing crews we've worked with, all the people that we've met all around the world. It's really amazing to be on this journey still after so long, and we appreciate all the support and all the love that people have put out for this music for all the years. Thank you.